Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Taurus, welcome back. Taurus people and placements. Taurus energies, let's get you an angel message for Taurus people and placements. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, it'll always be a day away. See, think, and feel of it as something you already have in the present moment. So scripting exercises, I saw a great video I searched up, I think, manifesting stories, and it was about a girl who manifested a role on Netflix, actually. And she wrote a scripting letter as if she had already had it, right? So she was being grateful in her letter and such. And so we do have a new moon coming up. Great time to do those exercises. We're in the waning moon right now before that new moon. So we're shedding, releasing, preparing for what do we want to actually manifest on the new moon. Taurus messages for Taurus advice messages. Cancer, well, we do have that new moon actually in Cancer, and it'll be conjoining Jupiter in Cancer, so it'll be a very beneficial new moon, great time to manifest. It's right in the beginning degrees of Cancer as well. So Cancer rules nurturance, rules abundance, care, the womb, when we're grounding down realities into the tangible birth, right? So let's see. Inner self, emotional wellness, and boundaries. Call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. How are you doing? This is the question to ask yourself when Cancer Sun sign appears in your reading. When was the last time you took a moment to check in with yourself, listen to your inner landscape, and support the emotional needs? Cancer's mission is to teach you how to find your own little corner of the world where you can retreat or replenish energy. It could be a great time to focus on goals regarding real estate or the home. It reminds you, or family, that the power of self-care and that your emotions can be potent allies when you take the time to listen rather than trying to suppress them. Your emotions may offer you a deeper understanding of how and when you need to establish better boundaries, bring light to feeling overwhelmed or burned out, and guide you on the things that bring you happiness or steer you away from that which steals your joy. Every emotion has something to teach, and yours has been seeking an audience with you. Ask your emotions plainly, what are you trying to tell me? Then listen carefully, because the answer may surprise you. Okay. If you're reading about someone else, receiving this card could be a sign they are not okay and could use additional support. So it's important you're supporting yourself, reaching out to your guardian angels that we're all sent down here with, your guides, Jesus, any kind of prayers that can allow, bring in healing, bring in support, bring in the nurturance and emotional well-being that I need. Amen. Thank you so much for your love and support and guidance so far. Amen. Let's see, Taurus. Yeah, there's something about emotional self-care here that needs to be a bigger focus, is what I'm seeing. Someone could need to, let me just continue. There could be clarity on some kind of ending happening. Messages for Taurus. Maybe looking up transits for your rising sign can really help you understand the astrology that's happening right now. We do have a big shift in June. This is an exceptional year for sure. And so, yeah, this could be about maybe like self-imposing restrictions regarding work, or holding on to finances, or something regarding finances as well. Maybe collaborating with somebody. There could have been some kind of conflict here regarding that, some kind of verbal altercation. There's something about studying yourself, or tell us more, Taurus messages. This could be about the home change or like some kind of momentum or movement. There's a need to like maybe reflect upon what that looks like to you. What does emotional and financial independence and maturity look like for you, right? So anything else for Taurus? Because you want to have a sense of peace. You could be making choices from a more spiritual place and a more enlightened place on what you actually need for your own well-being. What are you craving? What do you desire? What, so Taurus messages for Taurus people. There could be something about having to advocate for or manifest with your words greater finances, or attracting a more pleasurable experience to you, more abundant experience. Taurus messages. Influencer, interesting, yeah. Let's see. Messages for Taurus people and placements. There's something about healing your relationship to money, to abundance in general. There could have been like a situation, a love situation. This could be something from past lives. Messages for Taurus. There could be something about your relationship to your mother as well that might have been involving fears, or interesting. Could affect your relationships and how you live with others. Let's see. Oh, let's get a Kali card. Messages for Taurus people and placements. Messages for Taurus energies. Messages, advice from the benevolent spirit team. Any extra messages for Taurus people and placements? Okay, interesting. Yeah, Bhagavamukhya again on the bottom. So this card just seems to be very important for your reading right now. So we'll skip to that one first. Bhagavamukhya, burning golden light of divine protection, she arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of her own making. She is divine intervention and sacred activity. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which creates true happiness and bliss for ourselves and all. So maybe you're working with your guardian angels, asking them to like do whatever you need to do. I allow you to intervene for my ultimate well-being and all well-being. Thank you for your love, amen. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of fortune is predicted. You're learning how to self-protect, to have enough self-worth, to realize you don't need to accept negative, undermining, toxic energies in your life. Your happiness and spiritual growth increases as you clear them out. To do this, you may need to cut something off entirely. Sometimes that is the only effective way. Take spiritual strength to give yourself unconditional support so you can thrive, especially, for example, if childhood conditioning was laden with a duty to sacrifice your well-being to another's emotional suffering. Arresting negativity is not only about dealing with projections from others, it's often more challenging and intricate work to conquer the ways we are cruel to ourselves. Maglamukhi helps us accurately identify and therefore deal effectively with external and internal sources of sabotage and negativity. Harshness towards ourselves or others is very different from a healthy and humorous recognition of our weaknesses, which helps us become less reactive and creates more happiness. Maglamukhi is about tackling unhelpful, toxic shame, which leaves us feeling unworthy, that something is innately wrong with us, and that we don't deserve love or respect. It does not keep us humble, it keeps us spiritually incapacitated. We need a healthy sense of self-worth to be committed to our growth and healing. We need to believe we are worthy of our unique destiny. When Bhagavamukhya arises, a blessing of some sort has to manifest. It might be the type of relationship you've never experienced before, a new level of professional recognition or respect, or realization of your innate beauty and value, or like greater attraction. Taurus rules also the ability to attract. It rules finances, self-value, enjoyment, food, pleasure, growth. This gift is essential to your continued spiritual progress, which benefits you and all. To be able to receive it, some form of toxic negativity has to be conquered, and so it shall be. Do not afraid to affirm your right to thrive. So affirmations, prayers, those could also be useful. Yeah, there could be something about expanding your faith, expanding your beliefs, expanding your knowledge, expanding, letting go of certain things. Taurus messages for Taurus energies, Taurus people and placements from the spirit team. What are the most important messages for Taurus people and placements? All right, we have be careful of scams. We have allow yourself to change before you're forced to. So Taurus is a fixed sign. It usually likes to have it's the point in the season when the weather is steady, right? But and that's great for maintaining stability for sure. But if you're in a time of change, you might need to embrace other talents. So or other placements. They don't even have good intentions, using you to improve their life. Ciao. So take away people with bad intentions in your life. Don't get distracted. So see something clearly. You have a talent for manifesting / praying for money / protection. So you can work with deities, maybe Saraswati or Lakshmi or God, Jesus, Mother Mary, whatever, Aphrodite, Venus, Diana, any of those. Even just your own ability to maybe using scripting tools or scripting strategies to manifest reality. You have a talent for manifesting / praying for money / protection. So doing money bowls, doing sweetening spells, doing anything like that can really help. Using pyrite, right? Simplify your life. So yeah, beautiful. And keep yourself constantly balanced. So bring yourself back to center, right? Some men are jealous of women. And we have the ability to create, right? So don't be afraid of accepting change. And if anything, this change will probably be very good. With every beginning automatically implies there is an ending. To have a beginning. So you've outgrown them, yeah, for sure. And we have Natural Born Killers, the movie. Could be relevant, so a little bit of a toxic relationship there. They avoided doing the right thing. We have you're about to get back focused, finding balance and peace within. And we have things are familiar to you for a reason. There is nothing wrong with you. So maybe there's certain talents or skills or memories or things from past lives, or check out near-death experiences and talks about past lives. Very interesting stuff, very enlightening. Don't get worked up. So there's something about maintaining that kind of continue to pour into yourself, continue to have that self-value and love. Stay secretive, stay humble, hidden, and check your ego. So continue to invest and manifest. We have Venus and Taurus right now. Still a great time to magnetize what you want towards you. I hope you've enjoyed. And that's making a Venus conjunct whatever placements you have in Taurus in your birth chart. You can search that transit up on Google to see what kind of effect that would have. But in general, Venus rules the ability to attract new things into our life. It's going forward. It's not retrograde or anything. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.